right in the kisser.
Hey, how the devil are you? No, it's Friday. Yeah, Friday. So it's Beer Friday. I do have a little tipple on a Friday. You're more than welcome to join me, but drink responsibly. Remember, 1 or 2. Don't go over the top. Wink, wink. So I didn't have any drinks really to hand, but someone was here last week and they left some Stella Artois in the fridge. I thought, I'm having that. Findsies, keepsies, yeah. Never give backsies. So, obviously a Belgian beer, if you're not familiar with it. From Belgium, funny enough. Home of, what's his name? Jean-Claude Van Damme. Oh, boy! Why are you order? So, let's have a little taste of it. I haven't had Stella Artois for a while. Got a little wrap around to get my gums around this. Cheers, down the hatch. It's okay. I'm not a fan of Stella. I know a lot of people are. They love it. But I will drink it, obviously. But I'm not a fan. Anyway, but there we are. Stella Artois. Do you like it or not? Let me know. I will have one more sip though. Maybe my palate needs to get used to the flavour. I think it's an acquired taste. Anyway, so today we got this little Douk Audio, this little thing here. A Douk Audio U2, not the band, U2 Pro. Now, this is the upgraded version, I believe. It has a new XMOS chip in it, the XU316. And it's been tarted up a bit. Looks a bit better than the older version. And it's only 60 quid. So it's pretty good. And it's called a digital interface. Not a DAC, okay? Digital interface. Now, I'm using it to transfer data from my PC to my Marantz Meta DX via the optical cable. And you can also connect it to a DAC, right? And you're going to go, why? Well, and I'll explain the reasons why as I go through some of the functions. So let's have a look on the front. So on the front, we have the sampling rate indicator. PCM will be in blue and DSD will be in red. PCM playback up to 384 kilohertz. You're fine with that, okay, PCM. But up to 32-bit 768 kilohertz or DSD 512, you may have to download some drivers. Now it does come with a little USB stick, boink, okay. That has all the drivers on it you need to download. It's got some videos on there as well. Just give you some how-tos and whatever, just to show you what to do. However, it's handy to have, but however, if I want to play DSD, I tend to use Fubar 2000. That plays DSF files, DSD files. So I use that to play my DSD files. I don't need to download any drivers. I tried it, it works fine, Fubar 2000. And who needs about 384 kilohertz? Really going to hear a difference? I don't think so. But I don't understand why companies like Microsoft, Windows, VLC player, they don't put these codecs to play DSD on their players. I don't understand it. Why are they not doing it? Sort it out. Give us the flipping codecs.
Where is the codec?
See, give it to us. I'm not sure about Mac. I never used a Mac operating system. Do Apple put the codecs for DSD on their players? I don't know. Let me know. But I don't understand why they don't do it. Anyway, let's have a look on the back. So on the back, got coaxial out, optical out, HDMI I2S. It says IIS on there, but it's I2S pretty much, and a USB-C in, and that's power and data transfer. So the I2S, that's just audio. You won't get any visual through that, no video through it. It's just for audio, and you need to use that to get the DSD through the player. Okay, DSD won't go through optical and coaxial. On the bottom, you've got a little switch. You can switch between USB 2 and USB 1. And USB 1 you would use for PS4 or PS5 or a gaming console. And USB 2 you would use for music and audio. So maybe that's why it means an interface. So if you had a DAC that didn't have DSD functionality or wasn't able to go to USB 1 to play PS4, you could use this interface to do that. It has hot swapping capability. Now get your mind out of the gutter. It's not what you think, okay? Right? So what hot swapping is basically you can pull out the USB and stick it in another device without having to eject it. Now, a lot of you may be thinking, what do you mean eject? What do you mean eject? Well, most people, they do just put a USB in, use it, and just pull it out. But you're supposed to eject USB. If you don't, 99 times out of 100, you might be fine. But that one time, you could damage the USB or an external hard drive, whatever device you're using, you could damage it and corrupt the files on there. And I guarantee you've got one USB or maybe more hanging around the house which doesn't work anymore. And you're scratching your head as to why, going, oh, it must be fake, it's rubbish. What's wrong with this blinging USB? Potentially, it could be that you pulled it out without ejecting it first. So what was ejected first on the PC? On the bottom down here, you just click our little thing there and eject it. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Okay. The cable is OTG on the go. Okay. Most cables are OTG now. And essentially what that means is that you can transfer data and receive data through that cable. So if I connect my phone to my PC with an OTG cable, which most cables are now, not all of them, but most cables are. Some cables are just charging cables, okay? But an OTG cable means I can take files from my phone and save them on my computer via that cable, but I can also take files off my computer and save them onto my phone. And that's what it is, an OTG, on-the-go cable is exactly what it is. So how does it perform? Well, I'm only using it for audio. So I was using this, hang on, wait a minute, it's over here. I was using this because this Melody X doesn't have a USB input. It's only got optical. So I had to convert from USB to optical to get it to play in here. And I was using this lead here, okay? And it worked okay. It was all right. It must convert in there somehow. Didn't cost me a lot, less than a tenner, I think. Did the job. However, I was only getting 16-bit up to 48 kilohertz on this, which is not, you know, for me, I do like a bit more. I wanted 24-bit 192. You know it. But now, via this, took this out, plugged this in, and now it's going up to 192. So I've got 24-bit 192. And I don't know whether it's because I got more bits and more kilohertz, whatever, a bigger sample rate, or it's just a better device than this. But it has improved the sound quite drastically. So it sounds really good. Really impressed with how it works. So if you're looking for a cheap and easy way to transfer your digital data, there you go, £60. Bargain. Works really well. Anyway, there you go. Happy Friday, and I will catch you in the next one.